Who else is? Oh. Damn.
Okay, here we go.
Who else is joining?
It's gonna be duo. It's gonna be Sam. I don't know if Cole will be starting, but oh, Aiden too. Forgot about him. We have to have our very own legend car racer in the field tonight.
Oh, great. Well, I'm screwed. So what is it, like a 50,000% chance Sam's gonna win and a negative 1% chance I'm gonna win?
Sam's gonna finish like 15 laps down. Here you are.
I really do have a chance.
Alright, so tonight I am acting as commentator and race director. 5 warnings.
How are we doing pit stops?
Okay. 5 warnings and you get a penalty. A warning is either taking the grass or riding this curb all throughout the corner. Can't do that. You have to get on it, get off of it mid-corner, and get back on it on corner exit. That's the optimal line. If you don't get off of it, then that's a warning. 5 warnings, you get a 1-place grid drop. I expect you guys to keep count of how many penalties you have because I get the feeling that you're in.
Okay. How we doing?
It says you joined the game.
I've seen you do them in some of your highlight videos for DRL.
Oh, I removed it.
What?
I removed Sam's pit box to replace it with yours, Sean.
Oh, he's another.
Sam will be there.
I feel depressed.
So it is my debut as just a normal commentator and race director. I'm gonna be more controversial tonight than Michael Massey.
Yeah, wait. Wait.
No, I'm racing full-time next season.
You should create a video on your channel where
When I retire, I will become full-time commentator, though.
For 7 hours, for 5 minutes, or for 45 minutes.
Alright, well, it's 7:51. Everybody be getting ready. I guess just keep everyone in the stalls for now.
I'm in my pit like a normal NASCAR.
Alright, I'm lending you a name tonight, Sean. You will be... you could be Wee Hoop and Destroya.
What kind of name?
You could be Wee Hoop and Destroya.
Hey, get right here. Wee Hoop and no.
That was my intimidation method to Corey.
Where is he?
Oh yeah, the rules for next season is each team can have up to 5 donkeys to use. So if you want one of them to be Helium Castor Neves, you can make him Helium Castor Neves.
Helio Castor Neves.
Helium Castor Neves.
What is this? Beans Jr., what is this? Can you answer my question though? How are we doing pit stops? Or are we not doing those?
You come in the pit. Here, Sean, watch me. I will pull off a perfect pit stop. I'm gonna use Sam's pit box because it's in the... No, I'm gonna use duos because it's in the middle of the pit lane. So I'm back here. Come in. Stay on the slow part of the track. Get a golden carrot. Get off. Feed my donkey. Get back onto the slow part. Who was I pushing there?
I'm sorry, Wee Hoobin. Alright, let me get golden carrots out then.
All right, and here's an explanation of corner. Here's an explanation of corner cutting. This is corner cutting. This is a warning. This is not. This is how you should be running the laps. This is a warning. If you stay on the normal part, that's not a penalty if you stay on the normal part, but you're going to be losing a lot of time. It's optimal to hit that curb. This is the only place where hitting the sausage curb on the inside is actually a genuine advantage.
not for Guan Yu, Zhou, or Zhou Guan Yu, however you say his name.
Roy Nasani fears sausage curbs. after that British Grand Prix.
R.I.P. There's this donkey.
It's all because of Dennis Hauger.
Yo, get your ass back here, wee hoobin. No,
Okay.
I'm done.
We're gonna. I believe we have to do the national anthem.
Where do I stand?
It's my country.
Okay.
Here we go. Why is it so quiet? Hang on, Sean. I'm gonna hang up.
Oh.
I'll call you back.
And carefree. Independent, educated, and mom.
Determined, I'm powerful.
Adventurous, fearless.
And we are ready to begin. What? Now, due to the call with Sean, there will not be any chat interactions until at least post-race. Unless Sean hangs up.
What the?
Tonight's race will be 45 minutes long. Should be able to get about 400-ish laps in.
Not 500 like the so-called expected distance. Sorry, I had to.
It's a long race. Remember those warnings. After 5, you get a 1-place grid drop. If you're running last, it just means you'll get points as if you were running 1 spot lower. Sam, why are you on the track?
Sam gets a 7-pointer. Why is there
All
a
right,
baby
Sam
donkey coming
Sam gets a pass through on the start for illegally entering the track when the pit lane is closed.
Alright, I'm ready.
You went backwards, Duo. Duo did not actually enter the track.
So how do I legally enter the track?
The pit lane is closed.
I'm in my
I can't.
stall. Do I just stay
That's
here?
gonna take way too much redstone. It would be too clunky. Then you'll be disqualified.
What?
I can just kick you, Sam.
Wait, where are we kicking Sam for?
As long as you don't enter the track. Duo went past it to like here, but backed up, so he's all good.
Am I allowed to do this on the pit lane?
Yeah, Sam's essentially got himself like a 2-lap penalty here off the start.
Why? He was on because he was on the track before the green flag.
Didn't Eric Comas get disqualified at Imola in '94 for entering the track under the red flag for Senna?
I don't remember that. I don't know.
I think he got DQ'd.
That's probably the one F1 highlight I have.
No, wait, no. I think the marshal. I think the marshal or whoever that let him got like fined heavily, and I think he just quit the race because of what he saw at the crash site. Like he was just that scarred.
Wait, so technically.
All right, we're gonna have 2 formation laps. Let's get it. Rolling out of the pit lane for the formation laps.
Oh, so we just do
No.
a single file, we don't do side by side.
You have to do it. You do it. You could do it this time by. Because we're starting the race this time by.
Oh shoot.
Coming around to the green flag.
Alright. Oh.
Green flag is in the air. We're underway.
We're going racing a deer out, baby. One guy already in the pits. I'm in third.
1 lap is over already.
I'm gonna lose
Sam
badly.
lost 1 lap as Duo takes the lead here early. Now Aiden switching back up the inside, but can't quite get the pass done there. Now he gets in front as we come around, but Duo is fighting back as looks like already serving one of his 2 mandatory stops is Sean in the pit lane as Duo is now starting to try to gain a lead. Oh, Duo into the wall. Duo comes into the pit lane though, but a very messed up start there. Sean, I believe, is 2 laps down. He comes in to serve his 2nd stop already. Everybody's serving their stops. Sam is in for his first.
Come on, Destroyer.
And that leaves Aiden with the lead.
No, get back here, you. Oh my god. Messed up stop. I have to come back in.
Wow.
No, I screwed up on my pit stop. I'm probably in last now, aren't I?
Yeah, you're like 5 laps down.
God damn it.
Sam is 3. Duo is 2. No, Duo's like 1.5 laps down.
Alright, I made my 2nd stop.
I think you're 7 laps down right now, Sean.
I screwed up that one time in. I tried to do it too quickly.
Ethan, that's too loud.
Aiden's going to be pretty happy if we get a yellow flag right now, because he will have a 2-lap lead.
Oh gosh.
And he will be able to serve one of his pit stops. Effectively meaning that Aiden would have the full lead by 2 laps. Obviously, there would be a wave around from the guys behind if they don't pit, but
Oh shoot. Soft curve.
why would you take a wave around if you could get a free pit stop still? You just lose 2 more laps.
Oh my god. I keep getting stuck on the stupid barrier.
Aiden leads, Duo is 2nd, 2 laps down, Sam is 3 laps down, Sean is about to go down 8 after a disastrous start.
I wanted to.
And we're not even 3 minutes into this
I
thing.
should have went in later. I screwed up my stop. How are these guys going faster than me? What the hell?
Yeah, we're not even 3 minutes into this race already, and chaos breaking out. Yeah. No, it's 45.
This is pain. I'm getting laughed by so many people. No. I am gonna.
Come on, Sean.
I'm gonna lose this race.
Oh, Sean into the catch fence. This were NASCAR, he would be dead.
Multiple times. Ethan would give me 17 lives. I'd already used like half of them by now.
Run over by running into the pit lane, fast lane. Into the catch fence about 5 times. Hits the wall full speed multiple times. Launches himself off the sausage curves.
That was me in Forza when I first started when I was like 3. I played on my brother's Xbox and all I did was hit the wall. My armpits are sweating so badly right now.
Aiden's still with the lead. Duo about to be closing in. He's about 1.25 laps down, so Duo should be able to take the lead after this pit stop cycle rolls through.
So it's 2 mandatory stops, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, I've already done 2. Well, actually, I did 3. I just messed up the 1.
Yeah.
My problem is I'm running
I've
on the
still
solo-
yet
I
to
don't
see a
wanna run
warning
the
in
solo
this race
queue.
as well.
I'm serious. I haven't gotten a single penalty yet.
So Sam has 1.
What?
No surprise that Sam's the only one with the warning. Always
Sam has a
happens.
warning?
I don't think you do, Sean.
No, and I said Sam has a warning?
Yeah. He has only 1 though.
I need
At this point in the
penalties.
sprint, I
knew
think I
that
had
would be a penalty.
4 already.
I'm screwed. Ow. Stupid
Aiden
ball.
Pitts loses the lead to Duo.
Oh. Bless you.
Sam currently 2 laps behind.
Oh, I have a warning.
For who?
Me. I did it on accident.
Aiden and Sean?
But I have a warning. Only one.
Both take a warning. And now Duo, the race leader, is the only one who doesn't have a warning in this
Thanks,
race.
man. Are you kidding me?
As Aiden takes away the race lead on the fresh tires, and Duo takes his first warning and messes it up.
Fresh tires.
You essentially get 4 free cheats. Duo messed one of them up.
Oh, someone's going in.
Except for towards the end of the race. I'll police that strictly. If we're inside the final 5 minutes and you use a cheat, like a corner cut, like a warning to get the lead, then you're going to have to give that spot back. But it still counts as a warning.
So it's like F1.
Essentially. You could pass people. You could pass people on a warning. You could use those warnings to gain time. You could use those warnings to try to pass people, but if it's inside a critical moment of the race, you can't use the warnings to pass people.
I get
It's too cheap. Some people might just save up their warnings and wait.
I've used one already, and that was completely on accident.
Sam takes warning number 2.
Oh, that's good for me. Not really. So if
Duo takes warning number 2. I don't care if it does. It's still a warning. Warning's a warning.
So when it's fine. If
Aiden takes a warning. And now, everybody at least has 1 warning. Aiden has 2, Duo has 2, Sam has 2, Sean has 1.
Wow, see, despite me being in last and me being like 20 laps down, and we're 5 minutes into the race.
Yeah.
I'm probably.
We're almost
at
7 minutes
least
into the
about one
race.
By the end of the race. See, I'm a good sportsmanship kind of guy. But that doesn't work in this world. You have to play dirty to win. Like Dale Earnhardt. So Terry Labonte 17 different times. Oh, wow, I got
No,
very close down warning again.
that's Sean talking. Yeah, I guess from a certain perspective, Sean, your voice does sound kind of like IDK player.
Get out! Wait, IDK player doesn't have a headset?
Let's see. So Aiden's closing in on Duo. Oh, but he gets on the mossy sprints. It's into the grass.
Is that a warning? Did you get on that?
No, because your penalty is already inflicted because it slows you down so much.
Oh, what? Did you put the sand under it?
Yeah, there's still sand under there.
That's what's under the car.
That's why it's not real grass. That's why it's moss.
Oh, come on, come back here,
Thank you
Sam.
so much to Cole for like inventing that. Like he changed corner cutting forever.
I'm close to Sam's bumper. I might. Okay, how many laps is Sam down? How many am I down?
Sam is 3 down. Aiden Pitts.
I can get a lap back. Oh wait, never mind.
Can he get a good stop? A little bit shaky on the execution. Getting back on the donkey, but he gets back out. No, he's 1. About to be 2. If you could get up to him.
How many laps Am I down? I have not. I lost track already.
You're not in front though. You just pit, so.
I wanted to get my 2 stops
Duo,
out of the
you
way
did?
so I don't have to worry about them later on.
Okay, well then Aiden leads. Because he's in front of you.
So Aiden's leading. Who's in
You
second?
did, but just like. You're half a lap behind Aiden.
But I've been past like 17. Okay, whatever. You're the commentator.
Sean, I
Michael
think, is
Massey,
12
I can make
down.
the rules. I'm seeing the same 3 villagers every time I go around. It's getting annoying. No, it's the first. I was doing so well by not hitting the barrier, and the first time I.
He's had a encounter with a good friend Barry R.
Oh, get your eyes back here, Beans.
Beans.
Oh, come on, it's not the
Beans. Yeah. Beans.
Dude, this is better than NASCAR. in
34
Formula
minutes.
1
We are 10 minutes in.
I'm in last still,
Yeah.
I think. I wonder if anyone.
When the timer runs out, it's the final lap, the lap that you're on.
This guy's still out here. You should just like pull into the pits and retire.
How many laps should we get? I'm gonna do the calculations right now. Let's see, it's a 5-second lap.
World record lap time for any trick.
Oh my god. Is Aiden lapping duo? Oh.
Whoever's in the blue leather and whoever's just in the normal leather. And
So now, with no pit stops left in this race, Aiden is on a lap by himself.
So am I, probably.
You should be able, theoretically, the calculator states, not including pit stops, so we'll subtract like 2 laps for each pit stop. You should be able to get about 535 laps in 45 minutes.
Damn.
I know.
One finger's getting tired just for holding the super.
Crazy.
So
Third.
I've already done 2 stops. Have the other guys done 2 yet, or no?
The penalty situation is Aiden has 2, Sam has 3, Sean has 1, Duo has 2.
Okay, so I'm doing best on penalties, and I have both my stops done, so I feel pretty good. Yeah, I'm in last. I'm probably like 20 laps down.
Currently, I believe Sam is 4 laps down, Duo is 1 lap down. Sean is 13 laps down.
Oh, it's better than I thought. Oh, nearly missing a penalty right there.
Yeah, no, nobody in the Sean can't hear anyone in the party. Aiden takes warning 3. You could relax, Aiden. Just
No. Oh, come on. Adam 3133. Who's that? Who's Adam 3133? I need to know. Ethan.
what?
Who's Adam 133? He just passed me.
It's Aiden. He's the leader.
Oh, he's leading. Oh, so I'm 14 laps down now.
It's only fitting that the actual driver here is leading.
Yeah, no, I totally thought he was gonna finish last. It's not like he's a professional
Sam takes
race
number
car
4.
driver.
Sean, I recommend, since you're so far down the order, you just take it easy, because you're probably going to be promoted into a podium position here. Because Sam is 1 warning away with 31 minutes left.
Who? Me?
Yeah, Sam has 1 more warning. He's not going to catch anybody unless something disastrous happens.
He's ahead of me. So if you get 5 warnings, you're disqualified, or do you? Just
No, you get a 1-place grid drop. So you'd be promoted up into 3rd.
Oh. Wait, so hypothetically, if I just take it easy and the rest of the guys get penalties, I can hypothetically win this?
When you
Like,
go
is that
in,
gonna
you
happen?
want to hit that sausage curb, come off it, arc it, hit the curb again on exit. You know,
Oh, I
like
just
the
got my
old
second
Bristol
warning, and my
Diamond
hand
line or
stretch
whatever
system
they
was
called it.
Great. Alright, I'm at 2.
Just
And we're what,
bottom to top to
14
bottom.
minutes
That's how you gotta take this place.
in? What, did Sam get another penalty?
Aiden almost got number 4. He just came off.
Oh. I'm so confused about what you're saying. I feel like I'm asking too many questions.
Well, you didn't get number 4. You almost did. You just came off. If Aiden Duo and Sam all get penalties, then Sean theoretically could win this race since he's being the cleanest right now.
I've only gotten 2. I mean, I got 2, and they were both because I was just probably being lazy.
Maybe. You should probably just hold it around the
I was
outside.
scratching my armpit.
We could have the first ever race winner from 15 laps down. I believe in the season opener due to Sam's penalty. Yeah, in the season opener due to Sam's penalties, Cole finished on the podium from being 45 laps down in a 75 lap race, but we have never had a winner from more than 10 laps down. I don't think we've ever had a winner not finish on the lead lap, which
Alright,
that's
I
kind of
know I've already made
ridiculous.
both my stops, but I'm coming in for an extra one. Am I allowed to do this, Ethan?
Yeah. You have nothing to gain, so like you could just perfect that. You could use this essentially as practice now.
Wait, so are you, hypothetically, I could just stay in the pit, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that, but could I just stay in the pit, like stay in my pit stall for the rest of the race?
Yes, but that would pretty much be considered a retirement. Even though you could win the race, that would be considered.
It'd be the first time in GRL history that a guy who retired wins the race.
Yeah.
I'd be like Terry Labonte in 1995 at that one Bristol race where Earnhardt dumped him. Earnhart dumped him from that.
Yeah,
Labonte
yeah.
kind of wrecked the car, but he still won.
Rumor has it that if a driver does that, they wouldn't just retire. They wouldn't just retire from the race, but from DRL as a whole.
Wait, what?
I just kind of stole that. That's a Super GT reference. After he had a miserable race in F122 online after unlocking the couch at Tier 2. He retired from the sport as a whole because he was in shambles. Shambles is my favorite
Is
word.
there another DRL race next week or no?
No, this is the season finale.
Oh, great.
The next race is Duo's running a summer league.
Oh.
I could invite you to that server too on Discord.
I don't think I really even know who he is, so.
Yeah, it'll get you practice for when the season opens on New Year's Eve.
Oh, alright.
We also have testing in November. I plan on doing like an all-day.
I'm gonna be the Jeff
4-hour
Gordon of
test.
this- I'm gonna be the Jeff Gordon of DRL. I'm gonna make my debut.
I thought you said the jet
in
dryer.
the last race of the season, and then all of a sudden next year I'm just gonna
27. We are about 5 minutes out from halfway.
Alright, I have 2 warnings. You said Sam has 4. Right? Ethan?
Duo is trying to stay 1 lap down, I believe, right? He's 2 laps down though right now. And Aiden is running right now. Oh my god, I haven't touched my controller so long that my screen just went dark. Aiden is running probably the most dominant race in DRL history.
How long is DRL?
Beating my PepsiCo record in which I lapped everybody in the field by halfway. Which he's done here tonight multiple times.
That was me in a Forza race earlier. I upgraded.
Then again, Aiden, in that race at PepsiCo, yeah. In that race at PepsiCo, though, I did have to lap Corey and Cole.
I have 2 penalties.
Well, Sam, lapping you isn't a challenge.
No, can you tell me how many penalties everyone else has? I know I have 2.
Oh. Duo takes 1. He's up to 3.
Okay, Duo's at 3. I'm at 2.
Aiden and Duo are at 3. Sam is at 4. Sean is at 1.
No, I'm at 2.
I didn't see it.
But I just told you, so does that matter?
Aiden, did you cut? Is this true, Aiden?
So wait, if you didn't see the 1, I'm only at 1 then, correct?
Aiden, I want to hear it from your mouth and your mouth only. Is it true?
Oh, I'm in the grass. No.
You'll get away with it this time. No more slowing down if you cut. That is a very dubious line, I must say, Aiden. That's down bad dubious.
Aiden's just riding the wall up here. There he was. For
Oh,
a
I hate
second.
when that happens. Oh, yeah. The dizziness.
I think I'm just coming in to get extra stuff.
I could change it to rainbow.
Not only because this is just practice for me now. but also
I could
'cause
change it to a checkered pattern.
So
Pink and
I'm
green?
finally have
Checkered?
1 penalty, even though I thought I had 2. Like maybe I didn't get one. I'm just dumb. So I'm at
Yeah,
1,
let's try to
Ethan's
make
at
it.
3,
Let's try to
Ethan's
make
at
the
4.
epilepsy as worse
many days
as
is that?
possible.
Ethan, how many penalties is Aiden at?
23 minutes and 46 seconds.
What?
We're almost halfway through. I believe 22:30 is halfway. You're 2 laps ahead.
Because 22 minutes.
2.5
plus
laps
5
ahead.
Minutes is 44 minutes. And then 30 seconds. Each would add an extra minute, so yeah, 45 minutes.
Although maybe he didn't have to lap Corey or Cole, this is certainly turning into the most dominant race in DRL history. The only thing I have against Aiden to even potentially fight that this was the most dominant race is I led every lap in the PepsiCo race. Duo led some laps in this, but again, I think lapping the field up almost 3 times by... Well, Duo's almost 3 laps down. Duo's half a lap from going 3 laps down as we now hit halfway.
I'm probably like 20 laps down.
Oh, so he's a lap and a half down.
Oh my god, I can't even see what's happening. I'm inside people.
Go into third person cam, Sean. It'll take a while to get used to, but third
Alright,
person
but I need to
cam
make
is
stop
proven
real quick.
better.
Not like I'm gonna win this anyway, unless Sam gets another penalty or warning.
I saw Duo take his 4th warning.
Oh, another one?
Turns 3 and 4 last time by.
Third person back. Oh, that looks better. This is so much better.
Yeah, this is the cam that the pros, me and Corey, use.
I'm a pro now, even though I'm 20 laps down. Woo. Oh, now I can really tell if I can get a penalty.
And
Like,
Aiden,
I'm
the
getting
3
past,
best
like,
drivers in the series, use third person. Well, actually, you're third or fourth.
I'm
When it comes to consistency,
Oh, wait, I don't know. I may be
Aiden,
wrong
when it
about
comes
this,
to
but it looks like Aiden
when
just
it
had
comes
a
to
full
consistently
transfer
starting, you're about fourth. When it comes to actually getting results, you're third.
So
Sam,
Sam's
you're
on
about
four.
as low on the list as you could possibly get in everything except for corner cutting penalties and getting banned. In which you're first on both.
I'm not getting banned or getting banned.
True, but he cut the corner on the last lap and threw it all away and got disqualified. Or wait, no, he just got demoted to second. But still. I should have disqualified him. I was just being nice that day.
Winnings to this. If I get on the podium, do I get like $1 or something?
No, we're not.
Oh,
This will bring out the yellow flag, I think.
what?
Put Aiden in the lead.
Oh wait, there's a caution?
Yeah.
So, oh wait, how are we doing this?
Just remember, unless it's a red flag, the timer does not stop.
Oh wait, oh, so we all just catch back up?
20 minutes to go. No. Alright. Sam and Sean, you guys get a lap back. Like it'll do anything. Oh wow, I go onto my YouTube subscriptions page and the first thing I see is Paul Tracy triggers big crash. Oh my god, dude, he collected half the field.
No. Don't tell me who wins the SRX race. I'm watching it tomorrow night.
Let's see. Tracy's involved.
I know both the lanes were with David Bonner, so was Elliot.
Alright, well, checking out the chat here. Minecraft Cup Series, Big W. That's drugs, that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. Well, of course I'm subscribed to Hendrick Chase 9. Alright, let's roll off. 18:10 left, and I think I will just keep the chat open. Nice. We'll go green next time. We'll go green next time.
I was in your LA Flash video, like
This time.
I was in your 6-hour Minecraft stream video, and
Yeah. Green flag.
we're back racing. Oh wait, they already do that.
After the first caution, we are back green once again.
And I already surprise, surprise.
Watching these warnings because Duo and Sam are 1 away from penalty. Aiden only 2. Sean still has 3 left.
Yeah, I say this too.
Sean could potentially find himself finishing this thing in second. I mean, it isn't.
It is. It's gonna be hard considering these guys are probably way better than me at this. Considering I'm currently last.
I mean, of course they're better than you. Everybody here has at least 5 races of experience. I'd say Aiden and Duo have like 10 races of experience.
No wonder they're last two. And I need one of them to screw this up. So if Subaru really screw up like now, please.
NASCAR, sure, you could do highlights. I don't really mind. Just give me credit and stuff, and yeah, I don't care. Go for it. Get the series out there, you know? Yeah, series highlights. Radioactive, too. If you want to be the admin for that, go for it. I edited one of those things and it took me like 3 hours, and I just don't have the time for editing for 3 hours after every race, you know? I only do long editing like that if it's like a compilation video or stop motion. Still no warnings for anybody since Duo's infringement about 10 minutes ago. As we are now within about the final 15 minutes, the final quarter of this or final third of this race. No. This is an F1. Some rules are different. Everything NASCAR, I should invite you to the Discord. If you're going to become the admin of highlights and radioactive, I need to invite this man to the Discord. It is vital that I do such a thing. I don't care. F1 races are longer than DRL and they only get 7 minutes of highlights. Now as well, don't forget Duo is also streaming his series on his Twitch account, the Summer League, starting next week at what, 4 Eastern time, and next week will also be the final stream for the DRL this season, the award ceremony. No races, just giving out awards like Rookie of the Year, Championship Trophy, stuff like that. It'll probably be short. It'll probably be like a 10-minute stream, but like, yeah. We could give speeches. We take more stuff into account than, you know, other racing series where it's just highest in the points. Well, of course, that's the biggest factor. That and wins are the biggest factor. I need to do a welcome thing for the DRL server so I know when people join. Can I set that up right now? I'll set it up. Do I have it set up? Yeah, I am. I have it set up in my other server. I've already added him to my Discord. No, he's not. Why would I penalize somebody for pitting? If we get a radioactive for this race, we need to put that in. Sam, for some reason, thinking that pitting too many times should be worthy of a penalty. We had that rule once because pitting was more of an advantage than a disadvantage. Yeah, it was at the one Mesa Grand Prix or whatever it was. I think it was the season opener. Jordan used the pit lane to cheat, so we used a potion system. And because we had a fresh tire effect with the speed potion, the swiftness potion, it actually made pitting overpowered. Yeah, nowadays if you use potions, you're disqualified. Because we found out about the legendary Mossy sprint system with the soul sand. Which I am somehow so dumb enough that I didn't discover that in a kid who was half the size of me and 2 years younger than me did. Yeah, I should give everything NASCAR just the rights to the DRL channel. All the it should be like NASCAR. All the big admins get access to the main channel. It's the DRL channel, so it's not like I'm leaking any private information from my YouTube account. Like, doesn't matter. 10 minutes left. Oh, Sean, I'll invite you to the DRL server too after the race. I think it's pretty critical that you join the server. So still no warnings since the race restart. I'm not even watching anyone else. I'm watching Sam. Because I want to give Sam a penalty so badly. I'm watching him duo. I might want to penalize him. Listen, I might want to penalize Sam. But I'm nice enough to know that I'm not cheap like that. I don't just penalize people when I know they didn't do anything. Sure, I have penalized people for stupid reasons. Duo. But I have not penalized people for doing nothing just because I wanted to penalize them. I've joked about that. I've joked about banning Sam just because, yeah. But still. Probably at this point. The only thing I've been keeping... Wait, is Duo leading? Oh. Oh, Sam is so lucky. I thought I had him. I thought I had him. And you could just tell the bias in my voice. This is so not right for an admin to have this amount of bias. But I don't care, because it's funny. That's see, 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes to go. Seven and a half. Out comes Sean once again. It's good. We need more people active on Discord. If you hit the mossy sprints, it's not going to do anything. Aiden came close there to getting number 4. You can't take it too easy though, because it is possible with 7 minutes left that Duo recovers if you're being too content. And you do still have 2 warnings left with only 7 minutes left. Yeah, this track is goofy. The lap time is way too quick around here. Like, we literally have to do sprint qualifying so that way it isn't rigged for you guys in qualifying. Because I can't hit the timer while doing my lap or else I'll miss the corner. so I can't actually start my lap. Duel, what happened to you? He's really taking it easy. He lost about half a lap to Aiden in about the last minute. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. Yo, Bubba's starting P7 tomorrow. Let's go. And so, here we go. The home stretch then. Aiden with the lead by over a lap as we now enter the final 5 minutes of the season. Inside of 5 minutes to go in the final race, the final official race of the series until December 31st, when the next season begins. Thankfully only 20 races, thanks to a recommendation by Aiden to make the races shorter, to make it easier to attend all the races and actually stand a chance. Yeah. Duo about to unlap himself. Still nothing out of Sam. I'm gonna stand here to make it more obvious for me to tell it. They are coming around for the final 3 minutes now of this race. Well, actually 4 minutes roughly, actually. It was like 3:50 something. I've waited for this moment. I really need a break. I might start next week's DRSL race, but like after that I'm taking a long break, probably till my track comes up that I built for that series. And then that'll be my second start, and then that'll probably be it. Maybe I'll start like the season finale or something. Or I'll start at probably Sam and Aiden's Super Speedway sort of track they were building, Daytona or whatever it was. Atlanta. That big Atlanta you were building's on the schedule? I might race there. The DRL Summer League is going to become more of a spring training league next season. Because July 1st is when Season 5 begins next season, and I believe Season 4 ends April 19th. Huh? 2:30? Yeah, 2:30. Final 2.5 minutes of the season. April 28th is the season finale for Season 4, and Season 5 is from July 1st to November 11th. And then I would assume testing for Season 6 would begin sometime around like December 10th-ish. Inside of 2 minutes. Duo, did you unlap yourself? Yeah, probably should not be much of a challenge anymore. Aiden, I believe, is on track for win number 5, right? Crazy. Almost up there with Corey. 3rd most wins this season out of anybody. In front of Cole. Duo on the Mossy Sprints. That'll ruin any chance he has of potentially winning this race. As we are coming around now into what should be the final 12 laps or so, as we have now hit the final minute of this race. It's been a wacky season, that's for sure. Not the most interesting in the world, because of course I ran away with the championship and won it almost 2 months ago now. We shortened the season 4 races from what it originally was, because we lost the other world and we didn't have enough tracks at the time in this world. We have all the tracks for next season. We actually have too many now for next season. Like, not all the tracks are able to be used. It's like a countdown to New Year's Eve. 10 seconds to go. Sam with the corner cut. This will be reviewed after the race as timer crack 0 final lap for Aiden, this time by. Aiden will win the season finale with duo Sam and Sean rounding out the podium. Now I'm going to go back. Hold up. Hold up. Not quite. I'm watching Sam. Yeah. No, for you it was. Of all time, no. Yeah. Nope. Nothing. Sam will finish on the podium. Aiden said thank you, Sean, for your congratulations. What a season it's been. And thankfully it all comes to an end now. Yeah. Next week the awards ceremony will take place. We will award, I think, only like 4 prizes, but hopefully there will be speeches between all of the winners. All I can say is we need Aiden, me, Cole, and I think Corey. That's all I will say. And duo. And duo. We need all you guys. Now I have some decisions to make. Who's going to win some of these awards being given out? And I also need to make a list of awards to give out. All I know is that Sam needs to win something, so we're going to give out a Biggest Cheater award. Anyways. Nah. Alright. Just pull out the champagne and spray it everywhere. I don't know. What an end to the season. December 31st, Season 4 kicks off. And right now, I guess I should announce the schedule for Season 5 because, yeah, it's It's going to be highly anticipated because it's actually real-world racetracks. Alright, the Season 5 schedule will consist of 20 races from around the world. It'll be Formula 1 styled. Each race is the same amount of laps that a actual F1 race would be, so they're 300 kilometers. And the season starts July 1st, 2023, with the African Grand Prix at Kyalami, followed up by the Portuguese Grand Prix in Estoril, the Indian Grand Prix at the Buda International Circuit, the Thai Grand Prix at the Chang International Circuit, then the fan favorite Turkish Grand Prix at Istanbul, followed up by another fan favorite race, Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, followed up by another fan favorite race, the Japanese Grand Prix in Fuji, followed up by the league owner's favorite race, the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix in Jeddah, followed up by a pretty good race, but a mid race, the Qatar Grand Prix in Losail. Then we have the first ever Norwegian Grand Prix at the Arctic Circle Raceway. And then the Russian Grand Prix returns because I really want to build Igora Drive. The Korean Grand Prix at Korea International Circuit. The US Grand Prix will be held at Miami. Singapore in Marina Bay. Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Sepang returns for the Malaysian Grand Prix. And then the Dubai Autodrome for the Dubai Grand Prix. The Brazilian Grand Prix will be in Sao Paulo. The German Grand Prix returns in Hockenheim. And the season finale will be Sergio Perez's home race, the Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico City. So that'll do it for the season. That was a fantastic season. Let's quickly add up the final points for the year. I'll add that up in a second. Aiden picks up win number 5 on the year. Oh, you found it. Just to put this in perspective, Aiden had more than half the wins that Corey got. The final win tally this year was me with 15, Corey with 9, Duo with 1, Cole with 2, Aiden with 5. 5 drivers combined for all the wins this season. Probably like 7, 8, 9. Sam scores a podium as well. And Sean, in his debut race, will earn 5 points. That will award him a 13th place result in the standings of the 15 competitors this season. True. Hang on, I'm adding up the points now for everything in the... Be quiet, Sam. Hang on. You do not have patience at all. You do not know what the word patience is, Sam. That's a major insult, by the way, coming from a guy who has never been patient in his life. Just took forever. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, the final point standings this season. with 275 points. I am the champion of the world. With 202 points, finishing 73 points back, Corey. Finishing in third in the championship standings with 127.5 points, Duo. Finishing fourth in the standings with 115 points, Cole, in his final season with FireLynx Motorsports after spending his entire career thus far with the team. Finishing in fifth in the standings, five-time winner Aiden with 68 points. Finishing in sixth, we have fan favorite, most popular driver this season, Ryan with 41 points. Finishing in seventh, we have Jordan with 32 points. In eighth, we have Sam with 30 points. In ninth, we have Jake with 10 points. In 10th, we have Great Geek with 6 points. Whatever happened to him? He just did one half race at Rainbow Road, and we've never heard of him again. Great Geek. I remember him. He was pretty chill. Oh, yeah, Marcus Android. Yeah, that was the one race I did the radioactive for. That was the one race we had to do it. That was the best one. Will finishes behind Great Geek in 11th with 6 points. Northwest Cup Series, after making one start earlier this year, finishes with 5 points. Tied with Sean. Fathom has 4 points after making one start this season, and Earl did not start a race. The Constructors Standings, FireLynx Motorsports. Me and Cole win the Constructors Championship with 395 points, 17 wins, and 19 pole positions. We Hoopin' Incorporated, Jordan and Corey finish in second with 232 points, 9 wins, and 8 poles. The Independent, which is just everybody who isn't part of a team, which is Aiden, Duo, Sean, Fathom, Earl, Northwest, Will, Great Geek, Jake, or not Jake actually. Who else? And that's everybody. They have 207.5 points with 7 wins and 4 poles. Snoopy Enterprises, that's just Ryan, 41 points, 0 wins and 1 pole position. And Minecraft Motorsports, that's Sam and Jake with 41 points, 0 wins and 0 poles. Or my bad, 40 points. And of course, next season, Duo will be joining me at FireLynx Motorsports. It is still unknown where Cole will find himself, but rumors have speculated that he will replace Jordan at We Hoopin' Incorporated next season, alongside Corey.
Wait, how many people can be on a team?
2. It's like F1. You could create a team if you want. We'll go through the details later. Anyways, next season again begins December 31st.